Welcome back, guys, and today we are here with another deck, and this deck is our vampire deck. I'm not sure if I've actually uploaded with this or not, but vampires are so fun to play with, and the season's dying down, so I thought, hey, let's take out our fun decks for a spin. And yeah, I mean, my build is fairly straightforward. I keep it very low to the ground. I don't try and get too fancy, and I run, I think, pretty much all the burn available to us in these colors. So as you'll see here, I've got 4 Fiery Tempers, 4 Arms of the Veins, 2 Firecraft, 2 Collective Defiance. So our opponent gets below 10 life and they should be in trouble, but I mean, apart from that, it's just really the standard Vampire Shell. Lightning Axes, Silent Visitor, Stronghold Condemned. Double Black is kind of tough to get, but it's worth the trade-off, I think. A card which I completely underestimated is Olivia's Dragoon. I thought it looked unimpressive. I thought we wouldn't have room for it anymore, but we do. It's a instant speed madness enabler, and you can, cast it end step, sacrifice all your, discard your entire hand for your hellbent creatures and stuff, so it's really powerful. And then, not really much else to say. I only run 2 Stency Masquerade. I don't think you need all 3. If you draw multiples, they're kind of terrible together. And, I mean, you like them for the creature matchups where you can attack with like a 4-power creature and they can't really block it. But I don't think you need. I think 3 is bad because if you draw more than 1, it can be rough. And then the standard top of our curve is Bloodhole Priest and Cardinals and Kalias. Kalias is not really too beneficial in the deck. He's 4 mana. He doesn't have madness. Doesn't give madness, and but he can dig you out of a situation against like a human's deck where you can start like killing their creatures while extending your ward at the same time, which is pretty nice. I think his ceiling's quite high, so I think it's worth the risk. At worst, you can just discard him if he's not going to do too much. But we will try and find a match, and we'll try and find an opponent to play. But for those of you interested in the Steam Showdown, after round 4, I am I think I was ranked 14th or 16th in the I can't remember, one of them two. I'm ranked 16th after round 4, which sounds terrible, but if I get a win, the top 8 contention is it's a small chance, but it is there. So we can hope. It's all you can do. I'm playing Right Justice, and hopefully we can. I don't know. I mean, we need all our past opponents to do well as well, I think, to get in. But it's a chance. Might as well go for the win. And hey, even if I win and I finish like 10th or 12th or something, it's still a decent finish. Out of 30 people, came in the top third. Not too bad. But we found our opponent. We're playing Hammer. Don't know them, I'm afraid. But we're on the play, which I like. Hopefully we can get a decent hand. I'll keep. We need 1 land, and then we can really get this party started. It's worth the risk, I think. We're in 23 lands, and even if we don't, we can start like Fiery Temper and creatures with Olivia's Dragoon. Hopefully, anyway. Really would just love to rip the land, to be honest, and we do. Perfect. It's even black, which means we can go Stronghold Condemned. So I mean, look, right here we're threatening 8 damage on turn 3 if he doesn't have a removal spell this next turn, which is pretty insane. Even if it's dead weight, I can't save my creature, but I'm trying to think if there's any spells. I mean, he's playing white black. Esper looks like, so most likely, yeah, he's gonna have removal for it. But we can play a Dragoon and then have the same situation next turn. But I mean, Esper control's not looking too good for us, to be honest. Get to keep Lightning Axe up. Don't know what I need it for. I guess Kalias or something if he plays that. But I'm fully expecting just a bunch of removal spells to keep killing my creatures here. Crumbling Vestige is an interesting choice. There's no way you'd play that if you went green. So we're playing green, blue, white, black. So we're on 4 color planeswalkers now, is what I'm guessing. So it's really annoying he did actually have the removal spell turn 2. All is not lost though. As long as he doesn't draw another one here, we should be okay. And other than this, I can't really find removal spells, so you'd have to have 2 in his hand. Jason Raveler's Secrets. Okay. We might not be out of this yet. I mean, we get to pass our turn, we get to go Olivia's Bloodsworn. I mean, in card we use smack him for a lot here. Which is pretty nice, and like I said, we run a lot of burn, so if we can get him low, hopefully we can draw the burn to burn him out. I mean, I might have to kill this Shambling Vent at one point, but I can Lightning Axe it and then like Fiery Temper as well in the same turn. If I draw another land, which would be nice. But he is on, because of that Crumbling Vestige, he has no green mana still. I'm assuming if he had green mana, we would have just played it there. So he has to have a sweeper, so he could go Black Languish, or he doesn't go. Okay, so he doesn't have Black Languish, which means he needs either targeted removal or he needs targeted removal, or he needs like a big creature. But we have Lightning Axe with a big creature, so I'm feeling okay. I'm not feeling. I mean, Blessed Lines would be annoying. But you can't play around it, especially in a vampire deck. You can't just decide not to attack. You have to decide what a hammer's going to do. It's going to be a Nissa. It's kind of, we can. I think we have to kill the Nissa just because the chump blockers are going to get 9, which is annoying. So we probably have to point our Lightning Axe at the. Or we could just discard our entire hand. We could discard our entire hand, Madness out Bloodhole Priest, get the trigger, kill the plant, and then that would allow us to hit him for. No, because we'd lose our Lightning Axe anyway at that point, you know. I think sadly the players just Lightning Axe this thing. Discard Clears. I don't think this is a Clears matchup. I should have sacrificed my clue first, but because I could have drawn a red land and kept up Fiery Temper. But what's done is done. So I mean, we killed his Nissa there, but you can slam down a Jace if he has a blue mana. Again, if he has, okay, he doesn't have double blue yet, so Crumbling Vestige is doing us pretty good here. I did just use a Lightning Axe on a 0/1 token though. But I mean, okay, this is annoying now. You have to get that thing out the way, because it's going to keep making 1/1s. We can attack in through the air for a bit, I guess. See what we draw here. Another Lightning Axe is pretty good. Olivia is very good here. She's another flyer. But we can't. Problem is we're stuck on red mana here. Do I offer the trade for the Olivia's Dragoon? I don't think I do. It's annoying, but I need my. I mean, I know Olivia's a Manus enabler, but I need my like instant speed one. So I need to get her down. Hope he doesn't have removal and just take her from here, I think. If he has removal for the Olivia, I don't think we can win this game. But he does seem to be getting pretty screwed on mana. He's only got. Okay, there's the second blue, so he can play Jace here. But that would tap him out. He'd have to bounce a creature most likely. I'm almost tempted to just ignore his Planeswalkers now and go for the face. Just try and get there through the air. We can hit him for 5 in the air, Fiery Temper 8, Bloodhole Priest trigger 10, so we're getting close. I mean, obviously he's probably got counter spells and stuff in life gain. Sorin, god damn it. Okay, we might just lose here if he kills Olivia. We have to kill Sorin as well, that's really annoying. Yeah, he's going to kill Olivia here most likely. Yeah, can't save it. But now we have to Lightning Axe a 1/1 token just so we can kill his Sorin, because it's going to be able to kill 2 creatures, which is just too much for us. At least we do a second red, so all is not lost here. We get to go Lightning Axe, discard a card, Fiery Temper, point this at his face, and so now we kill his Sorin. And then next turn, hopefully, we can start getting a Hellbent Bloodhole Priest to do some work. But, I mean, we've punched through 2 Planeswalkers so far, a turn 2 Declaration in Stone. If we do manage to win this game, I'll be very impressed with Vampires. This was not a favourable draw to go up against. Hell, even a Oath of Gideon for more chump blockers. Mind you, our draw hasn't been terrible either. There's an Oath of Jace, so I'm pretty fine with that. I know how to Jace, and it's weird, he's got a Jace in hand, yet he didn't cast it. Does he have the mana to do both? I don't know. But he's got another 2 life gain in this Shambling Vent, which is going to be fun. And then, what's he discarding? Discards a land and a Nissa, which he could not cast because he tapped his green. And there's a Nihiri. So this Planeswalker number 1, 2, 3, 4 in the top 20 cards. It's always fun to deal with. He's gonna kill that thing. And again, we have to take a turn off to kill this damn Nihiri, which is really, really bothering my piss. Well, not anymore. That was a fantastic draw. So we get to go discard Fiery Temper. Kill his Nihiri. I mean, we have to keep killing his Planeswalkers because they just kill our creatures or gain them life. It's getting kind of annoying at this point. But we get a Shock him for 2 here on end step, and we get to attack for 2. So it depends on what his next turn is here. If he plays Jace and doesn't bounce our creature, we might have lethal. We know one of his cards is Jace in hand. And I don't know, I mean, we've punched through a hell of a lot of muscle here. I'm not complaining too much. Either way, how this game goes, we still have a bunch of burn to draw. Okay, there's Jace. Let's see what he goes with here. Actually, we have lethal here if he doesn't have anything else in hand. Even if he bounces our creature. I think anyway, if I did my maths right. If this connects anyway, because we're going to shock him for 2 here. Shock him for 2 here. Attack for 4, and then shock him for 2 again off the trigger. So it depends if he's got anything for 2 mana. And we do actually have to play out our hand, but we can just go to Groon, get rid of the last card. So this was a hell of a... This was a really, really annoying game to play, but... I mean, we're definitely done. He could have Blessed Alliance. That would be his only out here, I think. But, I mean, we punched through a lot there. I'm not gonna lie, I thought after the turn 2 kill we were dead. But, we managed to get there, and we had a good draw as well, to be fair. I'm not gonna put that one down to I'm not gonna pretend otherwise, but we drew pretty good. And we punched through Esper control, which was nice. So, that was I don't know, it's weird, I've played a lot of Esper on the ladder these last couple of days. It seems that's all anyone's playing. That or Vampires. Okay, I'm going to tell you one of the worst stories I've ever had. I was testing my Steam Showdown deck, which you know is my ramp deck, and just for reference, that thing has 5 removal spells in the deck. It has 2 planar outbursts and 3 Blessed Alliance. And I was playing that deck against a opponent who dropped a turn 2 Thalia's Lieutenant, and then on turn 3 they dropped a Hanwea Garrison. So I'm thinking, okay, crap. All I had in the field was a Vessel and Acency because he was on the play. I thought, right, I cracked my Vessel. I was like, okay, I need to dig into some creature that'll buy me time to see my removal. Do you know what the Vessel revealed? 2 planar outbursts and 2 Blessed Alliance. I just pretty much conceded the game on the spot because I just binned my entire removal suite on turn 3. So I thought, okay, that was just terrible. And fortunately we're not in the play this time, but maybe we can get a good hand. Unfortunately not. Can't keep this. We have 1 castable spell. I'm going to keep and pray to God that in 2 turns we can draw some sort of 2-drop. I mean, we have so many 2-drops with Madness Enable. That's all I can ask for. And there's one of them. Okay, so this hand worked out. I'm playing black. I played black there because in case I draw Stormcloak Condemned. I know it means I don't have Lightning Axe up, but I don't particularly want a Lightning Axe for no value either, although that might have been a good play actually. Yeah, I take that back. I probably should have just led Lightning Axe when I drew the Dagroon. I mean, we're gonna try and race here. We're not gonna try and play control against, I'm assuming, is banned humans. Well, not banned humans, banned. But I mean, we have a powerful turn here. We go turn 3 attack for 6. It's not bad, especially if he decides he wants to be the aggressive person here. Then you can slam down a Stensia Masquerade, instant speed to like bait to trick him out here, and he is attacking. So yeah, we're not gonna block. Maybe if he had the removal spell, I guess he'd use it first main just in case I. Well, okay, so we get to punch him for a lot here. He gets to flip his vampire, I guess. He could have a flash creature. He could have. He could have Bounding Crisis or Void Grafter, but I'm not going to play around it. Even if he does, they don't trade with Incorrigible Youths. They trade. I mean, he gets to eat my. They trade with Incorrigible Youths, but he gets to eat my Dragoon. I mean, I could play around it, but I don't think it's worth it doing so. Okay, looks like we got away with it. So, got to hit him for 6 there. Pretty good. Next time we can actually punch him for 10 if we want, or we can keep up Stensia Masquerade. Depends if he leaves this blocker back or not. Nissa. My mortal enemy. I'm tired of these turn 3 Nissas. Well, this was turn 4 actually, to be fair, but. So he's leaving this back. We could just try and get there in the air. But mostly he's going to try and trade and he's going to chump, is what I'm guessing. I might just Incorrigible Youth and just get really aggressive here. Incorrigible Youth actually allows us to kill his thingy. Well, it doesn't let us to kill it, but I mean, we can put on a lot of pressure otherwise, is what I mean. So. Do we even point the Nissa at his... do we even point the Dragoon at his Nissa? I mean, these two both got it. But we'd only take it down to 2. We're not exactly getting close to killing it, because it... I guess we do, because it means we'd only need 1 Incorrigible Youth to attack it next turn. I'm offering a trade here for a Carolyn Hide Hoarder for a Incorrigible Youth, but I'm fine with that. And if he doesn't take it, we can start getting crazy with Stensia Masquerade. He could just take this, to be brutally honest. Try not to... Yeah, he does. It might be the right play. Basically save himself a lot of damage come at him. If he has a sweeper, we're pretty much fucked. But I'm not putting a deck that goes turn 2 Dustwatch Recruiter and having a lot of sweepers. You could have Tragic Arrogance or some Tireless Tracker. Okay, I'm not putting on sweepers from now on. And another Tireless Tracker. Okay. So we're probably going to try and blow him out with Stensia Masquerade here. But I'm not sure we can race, that's the thing. We have the Lightning Axe, so I'd love to draw a second red again. It seems like I'm saying that a lot now, but... Second red off the top, come on. That flips back. Unfortunately not. Yeah, I mean I could play a Dragoon and keep a Lightning Axe, but we'll see how he blocks. If he decides to just take it, then I might go Dragoon, hold up Lightning Axe, but if he offers 2 trades here, she does. It'd be rude not to. We don't get the counters, but we do just eat 2 Tireless Trackers. We're still on 15, it's not exactly like we're close to death, and our opponents apparently decides that's enough for him. And yeah, so instant speed at instant speed first strike turns out to be pretty good here, and get a 3/3 out the deal. So he can smack us down to 10 if he activates Lumbering Falls. I mean, he's already used 1 Declaration. No, he hasn't. That was the other guy. Declaration of Stone would wreck me here. I'm not even gonna lie. Declaration would wreck me here. Another Jesus, I'm sick of these Planeswalkers. He's gonna bounce probably this creature here. That's what I'd imagine, but the AI does mystical things, so you never know. No pluses, interesting. So So that means do we have to take a turn off killing that thing? We could just collect, I mean we could just go face here, we've got a lot of burn in hand. Eventually we'll draw a second red either way. And the AI is attacking, so yeah, we're gonna go face here. We're gonna kill that plant and then go face, I think is my plan. Yeah. Discard. I'm gonna play out my Silent Visitor, just so I can get value off my madness. How much are we hitting for? 4, 8, 11. So we could find one, well we've got the Arms of the Vein, so yeah, we don't have to worry about not being able to kill him this turn. I mean, we've got like a bunch of lethal threats on field. And we've got burn in hand, so he's going to have to deal with both the board and my burn spells from now on. So, I think we got there against Banned Tempo. Banned Planeswalker, Banned Tempo, it's all the same thing. So, I can't think of anything he could have, like Planar Outburst, Cure, okay, yeah, so he's just fully in on the Planeswalker game. But I mean, we got double encourage with Youth Start, he couldn't disrupt it, and Vampires, when you can't disrupt it, is a very, very scary deck. So, eventually when the AI decides what it wants to do, we should be okay. I think it was that turn that the AI randomly decided to attack with the Duskwatch there, and he untaps my own creature, thanks. The turn when it randomly decided to attack with the Duskwatch, I only left the plan, that was kind of its death sentence. But we will, I mean, I'm probably going to end the video here just because, oh, there's a second red, it makes it nice and easy. Just because I don't feel like playing a third game. I just played 2 Planeswalker decks, I'm pretty out of it. But yeah, so Vampires turns out they're pretty good. And they're definitely fun. If you haven't built a Vampire deck, I highly recommend you do, just because they're stupidly fun to play. And yeah, so on that bombshell, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later.